Sue. Hi. How are you? Lovely to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
Hello, Jessica.
Here's little JessicaRose.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, great. So how are you both feeling?
Yeah, no, we're feeling great.
Really
Yeah,
good.
good.
Yeah, feeling really good.
It's an exciting day.
Yeah, we've settled all in, so it's going good.
So, are you ready to get started? I think most people seem like they're here.
Yeah, I think
ready.
so. Yeah, do we need to do anything more? Or
What we've talked about on the phone in terms
Yep.
of the run through and run sheet. So we'll just run like that. You've both got your readings, I see.
Yep.
Yeah, fantastic. And you know what we discussed in terms of the candle
Yep.
ritual.
Lighting the candle. I've got
Yeah.
the candle over there.
Yeah, so
Yep.
the candle's just placed off there.
Yep.
So I'll cue you to come and get it and then
Yep.
warm your hands. So you just might need to pass Jessica between you.
Yeah. Okay.
Between you both.
Yep.
Yeah, great. We've obviously got you wanted the song to play initially.
Yeah.
So I'll cue that off the phone we've got
Yeah.
to the side there.
And then I might play a song right at the end.
Yeah,
that okay?
fantastic.
Got a
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
special
whatever
one
you.
for the end.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Cool.
Great. All right. Well,
Sounds
let's get started.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if everyone could be seated, we're going to get started for Jessica Rose's naming ceremony. So just please gather in close and take up all the chairs in the front. Thank you. So just a bit of housekeeping to get us started. John and Sue have a videographer and a photographer today, so they'd love you to take plenty of photos, but just make sure you don't get in the way of the professionals. And please post your photos of the ceremony and Jessica Rose and the McDonald family to social media, and just use the hashtag Jessica Rose. Great. So my name is Angela Collis and I'm a civil celebrant. And on behalf of John and Sue, I welcome you to Jessica Rose's naming ceremony. Now to start the ceremony, we'll listen to a song dedication that John and Sue have asked to play about Jessica Rose. Thank you. No, it's a very special song. I know it's very close to your heart. It was played soon after Jessica Rose was born. So she's 10 months old today, and Jessica Rose is one special child, daughter to John and Sue, and younger sister to Madeline, Nicholas and Joshua, sitting in the front row here. Jessica has shown her adventurous side already, exploring the world around her and getting to know her friends and family. A loving child, she's also always looking for a cuddle in her family's embrace. The name Jessica Rose was not chosen lightly by John and Sue. Jessica was the name of John's great aunt, and Sue liked the name Rose after walking through rose gardens almost every day during her pregnancy. When they both decided on the name, they couldn't have been happier with their decision. They loved the significance, the family connection, but also the beautiful sound of the name and the special link it held to Sue's pregnancy. I'll now read a special poem that John and Sue like to think was written for their little girl Jessica Rose. A Red, Red Rose by Robbie Burns. Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that sweetly played in tune. As fair art thou, my bonny lass, so deep in love am I. Am I love thee still, my dear, 'tis the seas gain dry. Till the seas gain dry, my dear, and the rocks melt with the sun, I will love thee, my dear, while the sands of life shall run. And fare thee well, my only love, and fare thee well a while, and I will come again, my love, though it were 10,000 miles. So Jessica's naming ceremony today is not just about Jessica Rose, but it's about childhood and the entire McDonald family. We celebrate the precious moments and the beauty of imagination, which makes the journey of childhood so magical. Today we formally begin Jessica's magical journey through this childhood and lay the foundations for those special moments that she will remember with love for all her life. We ask you to look upon this ceremony through the eyes of a child so you can share in the magical atmosphere we will create. Children ascribe energy and spirit to all things around them. In their imagination, all things can come to life. Today we will bring the heavens and the earth to life for Jessica and her siblings, Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua. And you can see them sitting in the front row, just eyeing off their beautiful baby sister, Jessica Rose. So as we talked about earlier, John and Sue picked a special name for their baby girl with family connection. In terms of the history of the name, Jessica is a Hebrew baby name with the meaning rich God beholds. The name Rose is of German heritage, and you would be surprised to know that it's from the word derives from the fragrant flower rose, which Sue walked in the garden of during her pregnancy with Jessica. So we now come to a special part of the ceremony, which demonstrates the strength and bonds between parent, sibling and child. The light and warmth from candles is symbolic of the warmth of your love and the growing bond between your family. May the coming years bless you all with good health, happiness and an appreciation for your good fortune in each other. I now ask John to bring forward this candle, significant of the love of the McDonald family, and light it in the middle here.
Finally got it. Smells like rose water too.
Fantastic. So this candle is in honour of Jessica Rose and the whole McDonald family, John, Sue, Nicholas, Madeline and Joshua. The flame represents eternal love, support and dedication. The large candle, Jessica, we'll give to you, and this time each year you can relight the same candle. As the years pass, the candle becomes shorter, and the love that is expressed by the candlelight about you will become stronger. I now ask the McDonald family to come forward and warm their hands in the light of the candle. Now, the important part of this element is to give a silent blessing to Jessica about her future that awaits her. John, please go first. her children. We'll now hold some silence together for all guests, family and friends in the room, all loved ones of Jessica Rose, for all guests to dedicate a blessing to Jessica Rose for her future that beholds her. Thank you. So every one of us here has felt the warmth of love, and each one of us can see the light you bring to our lives, Jessica. Remember that even when the flame is not burning, the eternal love from everyone here always burns from you. And thank you to everyone for sending their good thoughts and vibes to Jessica. So there is no greater love than that of a parent. And there is no greater wish than a parent's wish for all things good for their children. John, please repeat after me. We make these wishes for Jessica Rose.
We make these wishes for Jessica Rose.
We want Jessica to be safe and to never be alone.
We want Jessica to be safe and never be alone.
We want her to feel supported and secure.
We want her to feel supported and secure.
We want her to have a childhood full of special moments and fun.
We want her to have a childhood full of special moments and fun.
We want her to draw strength and love from us when she is in need.
We want her to draw strength and love from us when she is in need.
Thank you, John. Sue, please repeat after me. To enable her to have those things.
To enable her to have those things.
These are the promises we now make to Jessica Rose.
These are the promises we now make to Jessica Rose.
We promise to give her all she needs to create the foundation for a happy life.
We promise to give her all she needs to create the foundation for a happy life.
We promise to clothe, feed and educate her.
We promise to clothe, feed and educate her.
We promise to set a good example to the best of our abilities so that she learns to be successful in life.
We promise to set a good example to the best of our abilities to make sure that she is successful in life.
We promise to love her and guide her.
We promise to love her and guide her.
And we promise to remember that no matter how old she becomes,
And we promise to remember that no matter how old she becomes,
she will always be our child.
she will always be our child.
I now ask John to read an Emily Dickinson's poem, The Child Faith is New.
The child's faith is new, whole, like his principle, wide, like the sunrise on fresh eyes, never had a doubt, laughs at a scribble, believes all sham of paradise, credits the world, deems his dominion broadest of sovereignties, and Caesar mean in the comparison, baseless emperor, ruler of naught, yet swaying on, grown by and by